You are buying vegetables because you want to feel good. You want to protect your joints, keep your digestion smooth, and keep your energy steady. But what if the healthy food you are putting in your cart is actually making your joints ache, your stomach bloat, or your energy crash? If you are over 60, your body does not process food the way it did at 30. Your digestion has slowed down. Your thyroid might be a little sluggish. Your kidneys are working harder. Because of these natural changes, some of the healthiest vegetables in the store can quietly trigger inflammation-like symptoms if you eat them the wrong way, or if you have a hidden sensitivity. Let me be very clear right up front. These vegetables are not poisonous. They are packed with vitamins. But the problem isn't the vegetable itself. The problem is how your aging body handles them now, especially if you have things like a sensitive stomach, a sluggish thyroid, or a history of kidney stones. It's about the amount you eat and how you cook them. Now, let's get to the 7 vegetables you need to pay attention to.
Number 1. White potatoes. I am not saying potatoes are evil. A baked potato is fine in moderation. The problem is how we usually buy and eat them. If you are buying frozen French fries, potato chips, or heavy deli potato salad, you are not eating a vegetable. You are eating a high glycemic carbohydrate bomb soaked in inflammatory seed oils. For seniors trying to manage blood sugar or joint pain, this causes a rapid spike in blood sugar, which triggers a wave of inflammation in the body. The swap. Leave the white potatoes in the store if they are fried. Buy a sweet potato instead. Bake it with a little olive oil and cinnamon. It is packed with vitamins and won't spike your blood sugar nearly as fast. Before continuing the list, I need to share something. As I was researching this topic, I realized just how confusing the produce section is for seniors. You hear the general advice to eat healthy, but nobody tells you some foods might seem healthy from the outside, but are actually not good for your health. So I got frustrated seeing older adults waste their hard-earned money on food that was actually making them feel worse. So I put together a guide called The Silver Cart, a senior's no BS grocery guide. It cuts through all the confusion. It teaches you exactly what to buy, what to avoid, and how to spot the hidden traps in every single aisle. If you want to stop guessing at the store and start eating foods that actually heal you, grab the guide in the pinned comments below or check the description of this video. It is your simple blueprint for taking back your health and your wallet. Now, number 2 is raw kale and raw broccoli. Broccoli and kale are nutritional powerhouses, but they belong to a family called cruciferous vegetables. When eaten raw in large amounts, they contain a natural compound that can interfere with your thyroid. If your thyroid is already running a bit slow, which is very common as we age, eating massive raw kale salads every day can make you feel even more tired, cold, and sluggish. Plus, raw broccoli is incredibly hard for a senior digestive system to break down, causing severe gas and bloating. The swap. You don't have to stop eating them, just cook them. Steaming or roasting broccoli and kale completely neutralizes that thyroid-blocking compound and breaks down the tough fibers so your stomach can handle them easily. Number 3. Spinach and Swiss chard. These dark leafy greens are famous for being healthy, but they have a secret. They are packed with a natural compound called oxalates. Oxalates are fine for most people, but if you have a history of kidney stones, they are your worst enemy. As we get older, our kidneys don't flush things out as efficiently. Eating bowl after bowl of raw spinach can concentrate those oxalates in your urine, leading to incredibly painful calcium oxalate kidney stones. The swap. You don't have to give up greens, just mix it up. Swap out some of that spinach for low oxalate greens like romaine lettuce, bok choy, or arugula. If you do eat spinach, cooking it slightly reduces the oxalate levels. Number 4. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a staple, but they belong to a family of plants called nightshades. Other nightshades include peppers and eggplants. Now, science does not show that nightshades cause inflammation in everyone, but for some seniors, especially those dealing with arthritis or severe acid reflux, tomatoes can be a massive trigger. The natural acids in tomatoes can aggravate heartburn, and some people with arthritis swear that cutting out nightshades takes away their joint pain. The swap. If your joints ache constantly or you have bad heartburn, try removing tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant from your diet for 2 weeks. If you feel dramatically better, you have your answer. If nothing changes, Enjoy your tomatoes. Number 5. Eggplant and bell peppers. Since we just mentioned nightshades, we have to look at eggplant and peppers. Just like tomatoes, they contain a natural chemical called solanine. For the average person, solanine is harmless. But if you have an autoimmune issue, chronic joint pain, or a highly sensitive stomach, these vegetables can cause a flare-up of stiffness and digestive discomfort. The swap. If you suspect nightshades are bothering you, swap bell peppers for zucchini and swap eggplant for portobello mushrooms. You still get the bulk and the texture without the inflammatory trigger. Number 6. Onions and raw garlic. Onions and garlic are the base of almost every good recipe, but they are also very high in the type of fiber called fructans. In a younger gut, fructans are great food for healthy bacteria. But as we age, our digestion slows down. Our gut bacteria change. For many seniors, those fructans ferment in the gut, turning into gas. This causes intense bloating, stomach cramps, and that heavy, uncomfortable feeling after a meal. The swap. You don't have to give up flavor. Cook your onions and garlic very thoroughly until they are soft and sweet. Cooking breaks down those tough fibers. Or, if you are very sensitive, try using garlic-infused olive oil. You get the flavor without the stomach ache. Number 7. Beans and legumes. Beans are a cheap, fantastic source of protein. But if you are buying dried beans and not soaking them, or if you are eating large portions of beans every day, you are asking for trouble. Beans contain a sugar called raffinose. Human beings cannot digest raffinose. When it hits your large intestine, the bacteria feast on it, producing massive amounts of gas. For a senior with a slower digestive tract, a bowl of bean chili can cause days of painful bloating and discomfort. The swap. If you use dried beans, soak them overnight in water and then throw that soaking water away. It removes a lot of the problem sugars. If you use canned beans, pour them into a strainer and rinse them really well under cold water until the bubbles stop. This washes away the sticky liquid that causes the gas. And start with smaller portions. Here is the bottom line. I am not telling you to stop eating vegetables. Harvard Medical School and the NIH both agree that a vegetable-rich diet is the #1 way to fight inflammation as we age. The problem is not the vegetable itself. The problem is assuming your 65-year-old body can handle food the exact same way your 30-year-old body did. If a food makes your joints hurt, your stomach bloat, or your energy crash, listen to your body. Change how you cook it. Cook your greens, soak your beans, peel your peppers, and don't be afraid to swap a vegetable out for a few weeks to see how you feel. Eat smart, protect your body, and I will see you in the next video.